Hi guys, my name is Zubia Miguel and I am your facilitator. When I say the word facilitator, I mean a lot of things. I mean a lot of nouns and verbs that I'm going to apply to my role and explain this better. When I mean that I'm a facilitator, I don't mean that I'm just a teacher or an instructor for this course. What I'm trying to say is that I am a moderator. I guide you towards your goals. I recognize tangents and I help you refocus. And number two, I am also a mentor. I help you synthesize and apply and connect your learning to your real life. This being said, I will need to learn more about you and who you are, what do you do, what do you like to do, and how do you plan to achieve your goals and aspirations. Me, I like to learn, I like to teach, and I'm always looking for new ways to learn and teach. I like music, I like to exercise, I'm very active, I like to write and I like to read, I like to apply what I know. And this is my office around me. I have my books here, I have my laptop, this is my workspace. I use plenty of sunshine to get energetic and motivated to perform creative activities in my learning and teaching. So if you want to imagine me, you can imagine this video, me working towards helping you achieve your own personal goals for the assignment. The main task for teaching learners like you, my main task for teaching learners like you is to make sure that you apply your learning in your own life, in your own work environment, in your immediate surroundings, because everybody has a unique way of perceiving concepts and perceiving experiences and observations. So we all have a unique angle, unique perspective towards a certain concept, and learning is more productive when you apply it to your own for your own use. So my job is to be able to understand where you're coming from and where you're headed. To get a better view of how you do things, I strongly suggest that you create a video like this. Be relaxed, just say whatever is in your mind, talk about it, and let us know your dreams and aspirations, your work environment, so that we get to know each other, about your job, about your family, anything you want to discuss with us, anything you want to share. That would help me get to know you better. And when you do your work and your assignments for me, I will be able to understand why you think of a certain, from a certain perspective, and how I can add to help you think about more in that direction. So that's my main task. If you want to put this in a big picture, I'm here to help you connect your learning to your performance context. So that's my main job here. And in order to be able to do that, I need to learn more about you. I need to understand. I need to be able to imagine a name with a face. Just like now you can imagine, connect me, my name, and my face together. So I think that's one of the biggest icebreakers in an online learning environment. While we have a lot of advantages of working online, we have time and space and place and a lot of flexibility in the online learning environment. We also have this feeling of isolation, and I want to take that away. We also have this feeling of hesitation that we might not be able to say it in the way that we want to say things. I want you to forget all of those inhibitions and just be yourself. Communicate the way you communicate in social media, the way you communicate in Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever you're using. Just communicate the same way in this learning environment. And there are two tasks that you need to do. Create a video just like this one, a really silly one like this, and number two, respond to an activity that I'm going to be putting up on the discussion forum. And it's actually a game, and my main teaching strategy is to use games in teaching and learning. So I'm going to have a lot of activities that require you to role play, require you to come in your use your emotions and feelings and your beliefs and attitude, bring them in the learning so that I'm able to modify it according to the way you want. Games, I strongly think that games is the best way to achieve that, according to my experience. So I'm going to be using a lot of games in my assignments. The first game is going to be about lies and truths about yourself. Give me 2 lies and 1 truth, and write it in the discussion forum. For example, I like to play sports, I've been to the moon, and I've shook hands with George Clooney. So you have to figure out which one of these 3 statements are true and which ones of these statements are false. I'm going to put them up on the discussion forum, and I invite you to do the same. And or we as a class, as a session member, as a learning community, we're going to respond to each other. And I think it's going to tell us a lot about each other, and we're going to have a more productive, a friendly, a collaborative learning environment. I conclude this video with one last message. Guys, learning is never isolated. It usually actively happens in a social environment. When we learn alone, much of what we learn becomes passive. That means we rarely bring it to the anterior or the frontmost part of our memory. We don't use it, we don't utilize it. But when we are learning as a group, much of the knowledge becomes tacit. That means we apply, we type, we text, we talk to each other. We are actually subconsciously letting out our passive knowledge. And when knowledge is exchanged between community members, you create new knowledge. So I highly recommend, I strongly suggest you please be very active in collaboration. Text each other, text me, make complete use of this online learning environment. I'll see you again, and I'll try to post another video to tell how you guys are doing. Maybe post an individual video by the end of each assignment. I'll try to do that, and to give you a feedback that's more responsive, that tries to truly that tries to truly send the message, the right message that I'm trying to say. Sometimes when we type, we're not able to give the right message, but if you see me talking, you'll be able to get exactly what I think about your assignment. So I'm going to try to do that. And if you also have a video that you would like to post at the end of your assignment, how you felt, you were excited, you found certain things difficult, what you would like to learn more, just add that video to your assignment. It's up to you, it's completely optional. Alright, I've said enough. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. See you again. Bye-bye.